Welcome to another edition of the ID Video Market Report. I'm Mike Hockett.
And I'm Jeff Franke, standing in today for Anna Wells. Here are this week's top stories in distribution.
In Big 50 company news, Ohio Transmission Products, number 41 on this year's list, announced that it has been acquired by New York City-based private equity firm Irving Place Capital. The company's primary product offerings include pumps, bearings, power transmission, factory automation, and compressed air products and related services. OTP's geographic footprint includes 23 branch locations in 12 states.
IPC said the members of OTP's management team, led by CEO Phil Darrow, will continue in their current roles and will retain equity ownership in the business. Bob Grubbs, former CEO of Annixter International, will continue in his role as chairman of OTP. Carlos Cardoza, former CEO of Kennametal and senior advisor at IPC, will also join the OTP board of directors.
Grainger has confirmed the relocation of warehousing and distribution operations from its Green Bay, Wisconsin subsidiary, Imperial Supplies, to its 320,000 square foot Janesville facility near the Wisconsin-Illinois border. Spokesman Joe McCucci told the Janesville Gazette that Imperial's warehousing/distribution transition to Janesville would be completed sometime in 2016 and that some workers would relocate while others would be hired locally.
Jack Keough's latest blog for the industrial distribution website focused on Wolseley, the #1 company on the ID Big 50 list. According to Jack, Wolseley, the world's largest plumbing and heating distributor, acquired 18 companies in its last fiscal year and says it intends on being equally active in M&A activity in the year ahead.
Despite what seems like a successful year in acquiring companies, Group Chief Executive Ian Meekins recently told a group of analysts that the overall M&A activity for Wolseley was a bit disappointing, and that the company would have liked to deploy more bolt-on acquisitions. Meekins said, quote, "We were very active in trying to generate deals with only limited success. We'll continue to push hard knowing bolt-on acquisitions M&A value, but we will remain disciplined in our approach."
Linden, New Jersey-based Turtle Hughes, number 27 on ID's 2015 Big 50 list, announced Friday that it has acquired Boston, Massachusetts-based Forest Hills Electrical Supply, a provider of electrical goods and services. Forest Hills serves commercial and residential contractors, property managers, institutions, facilities, and municipalities throughout New England. Forest Hills will continue to operate under the Forest Hills name as a branch of Turtle Hughes.
And finally, this week Kaman has announced a Timken acquisition, this time in the form of Mesa, Arizona-based Timken Elcor Aerospace Technologies. TAAT is the designer and supplier of aftermarket parts to support MRO businesses in aerospace markets, primarily in North America. TAAT will become part of Kaman's Specialty Bearings and Engineered Products division, led by Robert Patterson.
Our top blog this week came from Epicor and focused on the different styles of a company's CFO and how they can have an impact on an organization. Based on Epicor's research, the article suggests that strict CFOs actually could be bad for business.
Analysis in the report suggests that the preference for more traditional CFOs to work within existing systems and disregard the need for a change stems from the lack of flexibility and a high need to achieve, and often leads to a top-down decision-making process. This has implications for business change and innovation. New ideas that are suggested by employees are not likely to be taken on board, and the business's ability to change and adapt is reduced.
Quite an interesting report, Mike.
Yeah, it kind of points to the importance of being more open to change in businesses.
Absolutely. Well, that about wraps it up for today. For more information on these stories, visit us on the web at inddist.com. Thanks for joining us. You stay classy, industrial distribution.